Well, good evening everyone. My name is Elsie Normington and I want to give you a very warm welcome tonight to this community singing session called Singing for Pleasure. We normally meet in the Merkinch Community Centre every Tuesday evening, and we're now at week 38 of our closure of the centre, and I sincerely hope that in 2021 we'll be opening again, and I sincerely hope we'll be allowed to sing and have wonderful friendship and fellowship together. Now there's a few of our friends up already. Phyllis, Norma, Kay, it's lovely to see you all, and we're going to have a lovely sing along tonight. So we're going to start off with a wee warm up. There's Effie, good evening Effie, and then tonight we're going to be singing our Christmas songs. So I hope you've brought your red books with you tonight with all the Christmas songs. So here we go, a wee warm up. Here we go. La 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 la. And again. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And again. La 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 la. La 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 la. There we go. That was our wee warm up, and I hope you've all joined in with all the la la la. So it's lovely to see everybody logging in there. There's Vi Muir and McCready. Great to see you all, folks. There's Carol. Lovely to see you all logging in for our start of our Christmas songs in December. So of course this is the 1st of December today, and I've got my nice Christmas scarf on today with Santa's sleigh and his reindeer, so it's important to get festive. I've got all my tinsel up here, oops, in the background, and no doubt you've been busy putting up some things yourself in your own house. So we're going to start with a great number, and this was a request tonight from Anne McCready. And we're going to sing It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Now, I know if you're following in the book, it'll be number 40. But if you're not following in the book, you're very welcome to join us anyway. And I'm sure you know this one. It's a great, well-known song written way back in 1951 by Meredith Wilson. So here we go. We're going to get ready. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, you're listening once again, with candy canes and silver planes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight you see is the holly that on your own front door. A pair of purple orchids and a whistle that chooses a wish of Barney or Ben. was a great wee number, wasn't it? And I hope you were singing along there and really enjoying that great song. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, so there you go. So I wondered if you've started getting your tree up, have you? It'd be nice to know. Put a wee comment up there on the page if you've got your tree up yet, because I've got all mine up and I've been busy working in the background, as you know, in a very special film. More about that next week. But anyway, my decorations are up and I'm really organised this year. So there we go. Well, as we know, Christmas is all about joy to the world, isn't it? It's about God sending Jesus down into this earth as a wee baby who was born in Bethlehem to Mary, a young woman who was betrothed to her husband Joseph. And of course, she was conceived by the Holy Spirit, which was an immaculate, amazing, astonishing, astounding, awesome conception. God sending his son to earth. So we're going to sing Joy to the World. Here we go, Joy to the World. And this is number 42 in your red book if you're following on. Here we go. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare in room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven. Song, isn't it? Joy to the world. And that's what I love about the whole message of Christmas. There's a lot of joy, isn't there? And I know there's lots and lots of Christmas songs being written, all kinds of songs. But you know, when you think about the real message of Christmas, it's a wonderful, joyful message, isn't it? And you think of all these great carols that have been written. It's all about joy and magnifying and praising God. Well, now, we're going to sing a lovely old carol that was written way back, several centuries back, The Bells of Norwich. And this is one that we've sang in previous SFP concerts. But it's a really bonny little song, and it's got a lovely line in it that says, "Let the winter come and go, all shall be well again. I know." And that's the real inspiring quote for us tonight. When we think about all the pandemic and everything that's going on in society, we've got to keep remembering that one day all will be well again. I know. So let's sing this lovely little carol. It's number 11 in your songbook if you're following on. Loud are the bells of Norwich, and the people come and go. Here by the Tower of Julian, I will tell them so. Ring out the bells of Norwich, let like the yellow daffodil is coming through the snow. Love like the yellow daffodil is Lord of all I know. Ring out the bells of Norwich, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring for the yellow daffodil, the flower in the snow. Ring for the yellow daffodil, tell them what I know. Ring out the bells of Norwich, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Ring out the bells of Norwich, let the winter come and go. All shall be well again, I know. Well, isn't that a bonny little carol, a wee traditional carol from a way back? I think that was written in the 16th century. And, you know, lyrics can be very powerful, can't they? You know, a word spoken in season, just a kindly word, an encouraging word, an inspiring word. And so there's a lovely quote for you to go away with tonight. Let the winter come and go, all shall be well again, I know. And just you think about that, believing that, rather than thinking of all the bad news that we constantly hear. So there you are, that's a really bonny little carol. Now then, next up we're going to sing a wee comedy number, and as you know, we always like to have a bit of nonsense in singing for pleasure. We like to be on the sunny side and all that jazz. So we're going to sing this song. It's number 39 in your books. I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on the Christmas tree. It's a funny wee song, this song, and we always sing it every year in Singing for Pleasure, and it always puts a wee smile on our face. Now there's a lot of words in this song, so I hope I'll manage to fit them all in, and I hope you can too. So here we go. I'm a little Christmas cracker. Here it comes. I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on the Christmas tree. Just a little Christmas cracker. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. Oh, if you pull me right in half, I give you things to make you laugh. Paper hats and good advice, pretty little toys and everything that's nice. I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on the Christmas tree. Just a little Christmas cracker. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. A message to her sister, spinster Anne. She's going to meet a tall, dark, handsome man. Napoleon's hat for poor little henpecked Anne is having the grandest time that he ever had. A tiny little trumpet for baby Joe. He'll be so happy then when he starts to blow. A lot of bright balloons make a lot of fun, and then the party's really begun. I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on the Christmas tree. Just a little Christmas cracker. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. Oh, bang-a, 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 that's me. Aha! Well, as we say in the Rainbow Singers, give yourself a clap. for getting through all these words. And that's very, very good for our lungs, isn't it? It's a great thing to sing, you know. It's such a good thing for your vocal cords. It's good for your lungs, you know, because so often we breathe so surface, don't we, and so light, and where it's good to breathe from away down here in your lungs. So it's a great thing to sing. And of course, we always feel better when we sing as well, so that's a big plus, sure it is. Now then, that was I'm a Little Christmas Cracker, so I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll look forward to the Christmas crackers on Christmas Day and getting all that great advice and the funny wee hats. Well, it's interesting, all the traditions, isn't it? And it's a good thing to have traditions, because these are things to look forward to. They're things that we share in life, and they're milestones, aren't they, every year when we have all these traditions. And so now we're going to sing a wonderful carol. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. This is a great carol. Everybody knows this carol, and we're going to give it loudly. Eh? Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. Here it comes. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come carol, isn't it? And I think some of these carols that have been written will never die. They come out every year, and it really just lifts our hearts and our spirits, doesn't it? Because when you imagine the shepherds out on the hillside and suddenly they see all these angels and they're glorifying God in the highest, that song really captures it, doesn't it? Oh, come all you faithful. So I hope you enjoyed singing that tonight. Now then, we've got one final song now before we finish, and once again, it's just flying by really, isn't it? Now then, I've just realised that I haven't lined this one up, so I'm just going to pull it up just now till we get it. There we go. That's it all set. There we go. And this one is a lovely little jazz number. I used to sing this, in fact, with Elizabeth, my sister. And then one year we did it as a quartet in the Singing for Pleasure concert. And I thought it'd be nice to do it tonight because we're just getting into that mode of putting up the decorations, the Christmas tree and all that. And I thought we'd have this tonight. Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. So it's number 13 in the book if you're following along. Here we go. Here it comes. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the seasons bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded of lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Well, it's a nice wee number, isn't it? Chestnuts roasting on the open fire. So I hope you've enjoyed that little session tonight with Singing for Pleasure. For those that are watching, we've got a Zoom call tonight, so if you want to join in for a chat, I'll see you there. I want to thank everyone else that's joined in tonight. I appreciate you coming on the session and supporting it, and I hope that's just got you a wee bit in the mood towards that Christmas joy and gladness that we can all experience together. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you all again soon. Good night.